everyone, it's Jessica with another layout for the Not Just for Boys Kit Club using the November Rain Limitless Kit, and I will link that below in case you want to grab it from the shop. Today I'm using 4 photos of my boys just having an absolute blast playing in the mud at our favorite campground, and this was like right after our rainstorm, so it was super wet and muddy, and they were just loving life. So I'm starting this layout by pulling out the pattern papers from the kit that featured the white wood grain and the blue pattern paper behind it there. And then I'm just cutting my photos down into some circles here using some Echo Park nested circle dies, and I have just cut them all out, so I have all 4 of them now. So I'm just laying them out and seeing where I want them to go. I want them to be staggered across my page, and I want to create kind of 3 lines to go with the lines in the wood grain down my paper and put all of my embellishments down those lines. So I'm going to actually put some grommets in here, or eyelets I think they're called, and actually thread some twine through my layout, and then have a nice base for everything to sit on or behind. So I punched out a whole bunch of these little mud splatters with my little punch that I have here out of that blue checkered pattern paper from the kit, and I'm just arranging my little mud splats where I want them to go. And then I am going to pull up my stencil here, and I'll do a little bit of stenciling, and I'm going to actually back my photos with one of these other pattern papers that I have a scrap of from the kit as well, and that paper actually goes perfectly with the Journey kit too. If you got that kit in the past, if you have any of that left like I do, it goes perfectly with that kit as well, because that paper I think was in there, and I actually put mine in there after I finished this layout, because I'm kind of down to bits on this layout. So here you can see I have everything laid out. I have my little eyelets and my twine already threaded through. I have most of my embellishments already laid out, so I'm just gluing things down at this point. I actually thought that I had my camera on the entire time, and I seem to be doing that a lot lately, and I didn't actually have it on. I actually turned it off instead of on. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start checking that, because I seem to be doing that quite often lately. And I don't mean to, it just happens. But I guess that's what happens whenever you have 3 little ones kind of running around in the room as well, because my craft room actually doubles as a playroom as well. So I've got my little ones here, and I think actually you'll see my one little guy pop into the video and kind of point at some things with some dirty garage hands, because he was out in the garage helping daddy, so he's got super dirty hands, and I'm like, no, don't touch my layout, but you can point at things and you can look at the things, and you can touch some of the die cuts here and some other things on my desk, but please don't touch my pretty white paper. But he's usually pretty good, he's just curious, so I like to let him look around and point at the different things and see what he can point out. And he's working on letters right now, so there he is. There's his little garage hands coming in, pointing at the little pictures. He's working on letters at school, so we've been practicing our letters with different things and seeing what he's been learning. So I'm just going in with more of my Nuvo glue and picking at some of these tiny little splatter pieces that punch out with that punch, and I'm just adding a few of those onto my layout. And then I'm going to also grab a bunch of sequins from one of our previous kits. There wasn't a sequin mix that went directly with this kit. There was one, I think there was one created, but it's like more browns and things, and I was trying to focus on more blues for this layout, so I just pulled out one of the older mixes from one of the older kits, and I'm going to use that. So here's my sequins. I put all those beautiful little die cut ephemera pieces from the Simple Stories Acorn Lane pack on my layout, and just kind of let those flowers and leaves peek out in different spots. I've got all my sequins on there now, scattered about my whole page. I'm just going to add something to this left-hand side, because it looks like it's really lacking something right over here. So I've just pulled out a label from my stash and a couple other little embellishments that I have laying here that kind of go with everything. And I'm just going to add a couple of these little Vicky Bouton stickers that I have to use up here. And I'm going to add a little heart by Little Studio. And then I'm going to add a couple of these little stitches from Ginger Snap Collection by Pretty Little Studio. So yeah, I'm just grabbing a couple little random things just to throw on the left here just to fill this in, and then some little wordy bits here from Pretty Little Studio as well. I'm going to add a few of those onto my layouts by my photos. So that's pretty much going to do it for this one. I still have, this is my 3rd layout with this kit, And this is a limitless kit, so it's a little bit bigger. It comes with quite a few papers, and I still have a lot of this kit left. So I feel pretty confident from this one kit that I could probably easily get like 10 layouts out of. So you really, really get a lot of bang for your buck with these kits. So I'll link that down below. Here's the finished layout for you. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Sorry that I cut some of it out. I will do better next time. And thank you guys for being here, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.